You were up early, 11-2, and then things kind of fall apart there. Can you just talk about after you had that lead?
Well, I mean, I think, I put Horning in the game. 3 guys, I think, really hurt us for them tonight. Horning, obviously Franklin, and Ogaday. And, they sort of just were, at that juncture, a little more physical than us. And it's something we have to get better at. Like I just said, it wasn't a pretty basketball game. It was kind of an ugly game, and our team has to learn how to win ugly basketball games. That's basically what it comes down to. They played very physically. They played well. Those guys played well. The older guys played well. You got to give them credit for that. And this team of ours, with some new guys in place and everything, we got to learn how to win ugly. We got to learn how to win physically. We got to learn how to finish plays, because as they sort of took the game, got the game the way they wanted, we came out in the second half, and I thought we were much more aggressive. We had some easy opportunities, and we got to get guys to finish those opportunities. I think what happened was we didn't finish ours at this end. They consistently finished theirs at their. Franklin consistently finished down there for them, and then there was a bunch of loose balls that bounced around that hit our hands and ended up in their hands, and I think they're just a little bit more physical than we were tonight, and they got the loose balls, and they converted their sort of individual one-on-one plays.
How much did it hurt Noonan got in some foul trouble early? Obviously, you don't have a lot of big guys to combat their size with Franklin, Horning, Ogaday.
Obviously, it hurts us not having Rob Lewis even suit up and play in that practice, a 6'8" senior. And then Noonan has been sick for 2-3 weeks and has lost 17 pounds. But that being said, that's what happens in this game. You gotta learn to fight and claw. And again, you got to guard number 1. You want to beat Colorado State, you got to guard number 1. Ultimately, this game comes down to some pretty simple things. You got to guard him and not let him score. And then when you get your opportunities, you got to score. And, I know Chase Allen's going to get better at it, but I know he's going to keep getting those opportunities. And right now, with a little bit of a role change for him and a little bit of role change for Stafford, it's affecting us a little bit. We got to learn how to develop this team and create our identity. But I'm confident Chase Allen's going to be able to do that. But you have to give them credit tonight. They used their size. They obviously had a physical game plan, and they were better at it than we were.
How much Ogaday is the guy that usually people worry about? Were you worried about Franklin going in? Had you seen enough of him, or was it more that shifting during the game to get concerned about him?
Yeah, I know the guy's a driver. He's a driver, and he's a driver. And again, it wasn't too complicated of a game plan. You know what I mean? It was get the ball to 1 to 15 feet, 17 feet, let him go one-on-one. And you know what? It comes down to, you got to guard your mano-a-mano. And ultimately, we're going to get good at having a team defense stop that one guy. But he just sort of had his way, and that helped him. And Ogaday sort of helped him in the first half. I thought he did a better job on him in the second half. But obviously, that's their team. 1-32 is their team. Horning gives them a good lift off the bench, and then those other sort of guys play off of those 2 guys pretty well.
You guys had your looks early in the second half and just couldn't convert the layups. How big was that?
Well, I think that's big for it's like I said, it's a little bit of a role change for Chase Allen right now, and we have to get better at finishing plays. We get them. We get them. We got to learn how to finish them. And if we do tonight, well, then at least I know this: we're matching them. We would get it and we'd roll around now. They would get it and they make it. And then the thing I was disappointed was a couple times we got it to where maybe it was coming back our way, and then our defense would let us down. Then we gave up a couple 3-point shots. So that's disappointing to me. I have to do a better job of getting our guys' heads around those moments in time in the game where you get another stop there. You don't give them a 3 there. Okay, well then maybe the game keeps going, the way that we want it to go. But ultimately, it does come down to us getting better at finishing plays, and me, and our staff doing a better job of, as we go through this, getting Chase Allen to get more comfortable in that role. Getting some guys to bringing our freshman on to go for you. He's going to be a good player. He's going to be able to finish, bringing him along so that he does, because then, that's really what our team needs right now. But, we're not happy with the results. I take a lot of the blame for that. I don't think we've been as prepared as well as we need to be early in the year. And, we're going to work hard to change that going forward.
Coach, you guys had a slump last year with some losses, but you were able to kind of rebound and get it on track. What do you tell your team to, kind of recreate that situation?
Well, I mean, it's similar for us. One thing that we need to develop is we need some leadership. We lost a first-team all-conference player who sort of was the focus of our team. We had leadership in that locker room from that guy, which is a big thing. We need, as we develop our identity, that's a big part of it. We've got to develop the leadership in the locker room with the coach's help to develop that. And that's what we're going to do. Have the coaches help the players, have the players stay with it because it's a long year. It's a long year. We're going to be fine. We're not playing well right now. We're shooting 40% as a team. We're probably shooting below 30s as a team. And as that's going on, is we're not playing well offensively. We're not doing a good job defensively either. So I take the blame for that. I got to do a better job of coaching us defensively. And if I can do that, then I'm pretty confident that guys like Chase Allen and Neiman and Rob Lewis comes back as we go through the year, we'll be fine offensively. But I got to get to work on us becoming a little bit tougher and harder to score on, and become a better rebounding and defensive team. And that's what I'm going to do to help our team. And then I know our guys will come along on the offensive end.